Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to the 13th week of your lesson in the subject Salaries and Wage Management. So for this week, we will talk about job description and job analysis. Okay, I repeat, for this week's topic, we will talk about job description and job analysis. But first of all, you have to know your learning objectives for this week's lesson. And they are the following. First, you should define what is meant by job description. Second, you should enumerate the guidelines in writing job description. Third, you should define what is meant by job specification. And lastly, you are expected to discuss what responsibilities are involved in doing a job analysis. So, job description and job analysis, that is our topic for this week. So, before any job can be evaluated, it is necessary to know what the duties of the job are. Okay. A job description that details the duties and responsibilities of each job or position in the company. So from these job descriptions, individual job specifications are prepared, and they are basic to successful wage and salary administration, as well as to other parts of the personnel program. So what is job description? So it is the summary of the most important features of the job in terms of its general nature, as well as the specific duties, responsibilities, and activities to be assigned to an individual. Or in other words, your job description describes what is or what are your tasks in the company, in the organization that you are working for, right? And job description is normally formulated by the personnel department. Or we have the human resource department for other organizations, right? So job descriptions are formulated by the personnel department or the human resource department for other organizations, okay? So an adequate job description must include the following. So what can we see in a job description? The list, for instance, may listahan ng job description. What can we actually see from there? So first, there is the summary statement to include the job title. Okay, so the job title and then summary statement or the general statement about your job. Then second, we have relationships or its position in the organization or the positions in the organization. Okay, relationships. So example, what department you're assigned to, what higher position to your job is tied to, or how much direction and supervision is given to the job. Okay, and then third, the specific duties that you need to perform as an employee or as a worker, such as what are your regular duties, okay, your less frequent duties, your occasional duties, and the unrelated tasks that could be assigned to you. Okay, nandun na naka-include sa list of job description. And your responsibilities. Okay, for example, if there are machineries or equipment, okay, relative to care and handling required, what are you supposed to do? And maintenance of adequate supply of materials, what are you supposed to do? Or proper utilization of resources. Okay, nakalista doon, dapat. And then, fifth is the extent of of job authority, if any. And these may include from whom authority is received for this position. So, from kanino ka tatanggap ng authority. And then to whom orders and instructions are given. So, kanino ka rin magbibigay ng instructions at saka mga orders. Okay? So, yun ang ibig sabihin ng extent of job authority. So, those are the important details to be included in job description. Okay? And there are guidelines for writing a job description. So, oh by the way, from the content of job description, kung ano yung nakalagay sa job description, one can glean that its function is to actually inform and remind the employees regarding details of their duties. So, when you say job descriptions are reminders of your duties as an employee. And job descriptions provide employees with a guide, okay, for a better improvement in their job performances and preparing them for advancement. And job description can also serve as an important tool on the part of supervisors in helping them orient and train employees apart from evaluating employee performance. So parang in short, there are three functions, three roles of a job description. It is to inform about the duties of an employee. Okay, or you want to inform your employee his or her duties. Okay, it is to provide your employee with a guide. Okay, for him to become better in performing their job. And it is also a tool for the management or for the administration in helping orient, okay, the employee. So, apart from evaluation na ginagawa ng employer, it serves also, the job description also serves as an orientation to the employee. Right? So, guidelines for writing a job description. Okay, we have 6 on our list. So first, it should be borne in mind that job descriptions are nothing more than summary statements of duties and responsibilities called in the job. So, in writing a job description, anyone who's going to make a job description should bear in mind that job description is only a summary of the statement of duties and responsibilities of the employee. Okay, and second, with these duties, principal duties and responsibles should be included, and the accountability, of course, of the employee. And then for job identification data, we have job title or titles, code names, if they are used, organizational unit and level of job is to be included also. And in writing a job description, minimal qualifications is included, okay, necessary for the job. This should be clearly indicated in the job description. And then, fifth, the chain of command must be clearly spelled out, and so with delegation of authority. And last, the frequency by which review has to be conducted in order to keep it abreast with the nature and contents of the job. So those are the guidelines for writing a job description. Now we will go to job specification. So what is job specification? What does it mean? Job specification is a detailed rendering of the features of the job, such as the skills, education, and experience required to perform the job. So when you are writing a job specification, nakasaad doon kung ano yung skills, kung ano yung education, at kung ano yung experience na required for the job. Okay? And it also includes a statement of the job conditions relating to the health, safety, and comfort of the employee. Ini-specify mo kung ano yung kailangan sa job, okay, or sa trabaho. And in job specification, nandoon din yung statement of job conditions such as health, safety, and the comfort of the employee. Now, what is job analysis? So, job analysis is the methodical compilation and study of work data. So, it follows a method. Okay? So, job analysis is the methodical compilation and study of work data in order to define and characterize each occupation in such a way as to distinguish it from all others. So, job analysis. Okay, it follows a method, it is systematic, and probably most of the time it should be done orderly, okay, to compile and study jobs, okay, and to define and characterize each job or each occupation for the company and the employees to distinguish that job from the rest of the jobs in that organization. So, nakuha? So, it is actually, or job analysis actually is the basis with which a job description could be formulated. So, before formulating a job description, of course, dito, ginagawa pa nila yung job analysis. And from the analysis, doon sila nagbe-base or yun yung reference nila sa paggawa ng or pag-formulate ng job description. Okay? So, job analysis also involves principles. Okay? So, first principle in job analysis is only by having a complete and dependable knowledge of a job can an accurate analysis of its various elements, environment, and relationships become possible. So, the company must have a full idea or full knowledge of the job. Okay. They are giving to their employees. From that, they can make an accurate analysis. So, siyempre pag alam mo kung ano yung job na yun na ibibigay mo sa employee mo, mas madali mong ma-analyze kung ano ba yung mga kailangan na elements, kung ano ba yung nandudun dapat. Okay. Sa job na yon, kung ano ba yung relationship ng job na yon with the other jobs na meron ka sa kumpanya. Okay. Nang sa gayon, kapag alam mo talaga kung ano yung klase ng trabaho na ibibigay mo, di malalaman mo rin magiging magandang basis din yon sa pag-formulate ng mga kung ano yung kailangan mga job description or job specification for that particular job. Okay? And then second principle involved in job analysis is the accuracy and reliability of results obtained from job analysis hinge among others upon the unstinted support and cooperation of all interested parties. Okay? So, in doing the job analysis, if you have accurate and reliable results, okay, contained in that analysis, you will gain the support, of course, and cooperation of all interested parties. Maaaring mga partner mo sa business or sa organization or sa company, your employees, and also the clients, and pati yung mga outside, tawag nito, yung halimbawa mga suppliers mo, and lahat na ng tao na involved or interested, all the interested parties in your company or in your organization. And then we have third principle involved is the value of job analysis to a greater extent depends upon the skill of the people who use it in formulating policies with respect to selection, hiring, and training of personnel as well as other aspects of personnel management. That's why you have to choose the people who will do the job analysis. Okay? Kasi ang sabi dito, the value of job analysis to a greater extent depends upon the skill of the people who use it in formulating policies with respect to selection. Alright? Dahil sinabi nga natin kanina na before formulating a job description, may job analysis muna. Okay? Kasi kung hindi mo na-analyze maigi yung job na ipapagawa mo, hindi mo magagawa ng tamang job description. Okay? Kaya yung formulation of policies, yung pagsiselect ng employees, pag-hire, pag-train, ay nakadepende yan sa kung ano yung job analysis na ginawa ng mga taong nag-analyze sa job na yun. So, parang nasa kanila yung susi. Okay? Nasa kanila yung susi para, tawag dito, para sa hiring, okay, para sa training, o para sa selection ng mga tao na angkop para sa posisyon na yon o trabaho na yon. Okay? So, these are the three principles involved in job analysis. Okay? And then we have the purposes and objectives of job analysis. First is, why do we need to do, or why does a company or an organization need to do a job analysis? So we have purposes and objectives. So first is to determine and establish job specifications. So hindi mo naman alam kung ano yung job description, yung job specifications ng job kung hindi muna na-analyze yung job. Okay, yun lang yun. And then to develop training programs. So ano yung mga training, mga seminars na kailangan para sa trabaho na yun? Okay, para ma-enhance or ma-enrich, ma-develop yung skill ng taong i-hire mo. Okay? And then third is to evaluate positions in the company. Okay? So, yung trabaho ba na to kailangan talaga? And then, anong posisyon ang ibibigay mo sa tao na gagawa ng trabaho na ito? And then, to study workflow and process for improvement in operations. Okay? Paano yung workflow sa kumpanya? Okay? Kapag may trabahong ganito or i-offer natin itong job na ganito. Okay? And then to determine safety standards. Okay? This applies to all naman. Safety standards in the workplace. And then to aid in determining cost and value benefits of employees. So we have yung cost and value benefits, yung mga pasahod, yung mga bonus, mga incentives, mga rewards. With this job analysis, nakakatulong ang job analysis to evaluate yung gastusin para sa pasweldo, para sa mga incentives, bonus, etc. So we have what we call direct value to employees and cost to the company, two elements of this number 6, purpose and objective. We have the direct value to employees and cost to the company. So value benefits include medical coverage. Ano siya, parang non-monetary ito na benefits. We call them value benefits. So it includes medical coverage, life accident, disability insurance, we have pension plans, product discounts, and bonuses. And then, meron naman yung cost benefits. Siyempre, we speak of money in this area already, okay? So we have paid vacations, sick leave, medical facilities, etc. Right? And then we have procedures that are involved in job analysis. So how do they do a job analysis? Okay? Of course, gathering of factual material, so accuracy of data. Third is putting the information in draft form. Yes, you draft it first, and then the draft is subjected to review, probably by the administration, the board of directors, kung sino man yung mga head of the departments maybe, and then we have the final review. And then ilalabas na, of course, yung resulta or yung final result of the job analysis. Okay, so that's it for this week. That is our lesson in job description and job analysis. So for your requirements, if you have questions with your activities that are in your module, feel free to approach me. Okay, so that's it for this week. Keep safe, everyone. Stay healthy and God bless.